Alright, we got a JXB rear differential bushing insert for the 6th Gen Explorers 2020 to 2025. This is what the bushing looks like right here. Alright, now the orientation is going to be like this, so the JXB, whenever you put it in there, is going to look like that. Okay, you could put it upside down, but that'd be looking a little silly, whatever. But what we're going to need is we're going to need 18mm socket to get the stock bolt out. Once we get the stock bolt out, we went ahead and we grabbed a Houston Speed Freaks upgraded bolt right here. So I have a lift, so this is going to be a little bit different if you are, you know, liftless. But what I did is I did support the differential right here, was able to get the bolt out. If you were doing this in your garage, you would use a jack, and then you could just put a jack right under here and just alleviate the pressure, take the bolt out. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this started right there. So go ahead and push your insert in as far as you can. Alright, you can kind of beat it on it a little bit. Make sure everything's kind of cleaned up, because this way you're not just leaving a mess behind. Alright, and then we're going to take our bolt. Okay, we're going to take our bolt and we're going to start it. Alright, so the stock bolt actually had some Loctite, so we went ahead and put some Loctite on there as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start the bolt. If you are having issues starting the bolt, you know, now I'm doing this one-handed, so it's a little bit difficult to start the bolt. But if you're having difficulties and stuff like that, adjust your jack. Okay, come down, go up, whatever, so that way you're not putting anything into a bind. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and tighten this, and we'll be right back. When you go to tighten it on the Houston Speed Freaks bolt right here, you're going to need a 12mm hex, and this was probably not a good idea. Look, I probably need something a little bit shorter because I cannot get that in there. If you do not have a socket that will fit, see, the socket will fit without the ratchet. What I suggest you do is get yourself a ratcheting wrench. This is a 12mm hex, so what we're going to get is a 12mm wrench right there. Go ahead and put it on there. Get it put up just like that. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get it started right here, and we can do this, and we can get the bolt going in there like that. Alright, once you get your bolt all the way run down and everything like that, you're going to get yourself a torque wrench. We are going to set it to 150, and then we're going to go ahead and give it a torque. There we go, right there. Alright, 150 is set. And that is what we are left with. We orientated it so that you can see the JXB on top. Everything looks good. All that is ready to go.